Hello guys, good morning. Can you guys able to hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, great. So, yeah guys, how was the weekdays that I was gone? Like from Monday to Friday, I think. How was the week? So, have you guys touched up the assignments? Actually, I got from a single person both the assignments. So, we'll start with the things like last week we have just covered Python basics and SQL. So, and two assignments were given to you. I hope that you guys have tried out the assignments. So this week, what we're gonna do means we're gonna see data pre-processing, and together with some kind of statistics and probability. Okay. So this is what about this week. Okay. So before going for the session, is there any doubts or any difficulties that you guys are facing related to the previous sessions on Python and SQL? Okay. 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 Can we move on to the session? Like we're gonna see data pre-processing. Okay. So hope my screen is visible. I will share the screen. Right.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Uh, in my Visual Studio Code, it shows that SQLite 3 is not installed.
Okay.
I have installed from the its extension,
Mm.
but it says the programs when I run the program, it says that it is not installed. Uh,
Okay. Okay. Try to use this. Okay. I will just share the command. Okay. Try to use this command in the terminal and let me know if you are facing any difficulty. Okay. Actually, if there is no module means you need to just go for pip install on the module name. Okay.
yes, sir. I already use this command in uh, what terminal, but it didn't happen anything.
No, it is not able to download it.
No, from this command, it can be downloaded from its terminal. Means
Okay.
Visual Studio Code terminal.
Mm, okay. Okay.
But I already have my SQL workbench in my
Okay.
computer, but
Mm,
still it didn't show in the
okay. Okay. So
Visual
what is the
Studio.
error? What is the error it is throwing?
And it is like import SQLite 3 could not be resolved. File
Okay.
and report
Mm,
missing import.
okay. There will be couple of reasons. First is like the environment variable, right? So whenever you are installing SQLite or any package, it should be in the same environment where your data is, like where you are running your code. That's the first thing. And there will be another thing, like there may be some conflict with the versions, the Python version and this package version. So that's the reason, guys. I just asked you guys to use Collab. So in collab you will get a like a what to say, you doesn't face this kind of issues because collab can handle everything. There are some pre-built libraries, so that's the reason. But we can use Visual Studio Code, and you just try these two things: set the variables and set the environment variable properly, and let me know if you facing any difficulty. Yeah,
Okay, sir.
yeah. Guys, any other thing like before moving to the fresh session? Let us have this kind of discussion. Like I need you guys to be well versed and ready with the Python and also SQL. And today we're gonna see something very new, okay, which is gonna be base for everything which we're gonna learn next week and the coming week. Okay. Hope you guys don't have any doubts. Okay, I think we can go for today's session. Okay. Mm, let me know if my screen is visible. Okay. Share the screen. Share the screen. Okay. Guys, is my screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great. Okay. Okay. First thing, so what is meant by data pre-processing or data processing? So before going for that, what is data? Let us put it in this way. What is data? Hello. Guys, someone explain what is data actually.
Uh, Data are the values that have implicit meanings.
Okay, okay, yeah, okay. Any other thing? Like what is data actually?
Data is a collection of information.
Great. Okay. Any other thing? That's a great point. Okay, data is a collection of information. Yeah. Any other thing? So yeah, I can freeze it here. So data is a collection of information. Is data itself gives the information? Guys,
First,
I'm
it
just
was raw text. Then, after processing, it will become information.
that's great. So we are having a field of data science, right? So we are having a data and we're gonna apply science on it. So we will get the insight. That is information. Okay. So that's the reason. So coming to the point, like data processing. Okay. So I will give a sample example for you. You guys are hearing me, and there is some background voice. Okay, background noise also. So if I gonna predict my voice by using this audio, like there will be some error gonna happen, right? So we should be in a manner that we should pre-process our data. So like removal of background noise, and we will get the proper voice which we require, right? So this is one kind of data. And sometimes we will get a data in a tabular format where some data will be missing, and we need to handle those data. This is called as processing. Okay, we need to process the data before we are giving this data to the model, right? So um, guys, can you able to understand why we require data processing? Hello. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I will tell one more real-time example. Actually, I worked on a project like a respiratory organ. So where the person has a respiratory like failure or not, like whether the person is suffering from a respiratory problem or not. Okay, so the time like the healthcare industry has given me the data, the sound data. Okay, based on the respiratory the system, the sound they are captured, and they have given me the data. These are the person who are having respiratory problem, and these are the person who doesn't have the respiratory problem. So once I get the data, the first thing that I have done is data processing. That is, as I mentioned, no, there will be some background noise. We need to somehow we need to remove that. So now I get the proper audio. So this is what data processing. Consider if I'm gonna apply the data without processing, and I'm saying these are the person who is having respiratory problem, these are the person who is not having the respiratory problem, and I'm just training the data, what happens? The model itself predict in a bad manner because we have trained the model with inaccurate or ineffective data, okay, with some fault in the data. So we should make data without any fault before going for modeling. So I stress that this session, the 2 days, is going to be very important because once we the data is ready, I'm saying that the model building is going to be very simple. Okay, so please be focused on this session and let me know, clarify the doubt when and where. Okay, whenever I'm just teaching, you just clarify it. Okay, so we will be moving on to the session. Okay, so data processing using Python. So as I'm mentioning, so data processing is like cleaning, transforming, and organizing the data. So and preparing the data for model creation or some kind of analysis. Okay, so Python has some powerful package which is called as Pandas, which is gonna perform all kind of data processing. So Python makes it very easier for us to perform the pre-processing, right? So um, so let us know about this Pandas. So Pandas is a library which provides a data in a structured format and functions to work on the structured data, okay, seamlessly. And it can handle the unstructured data also. We need to do some modification before going for the structured format, and then we will have a table format, and we can do any kind of pre-processing by using Pandas. So before that, like, does anyone know about this package before, like Pandas? Okay,
Yes,
that's
sir.
great. Oh, great. A kind of pipeline where we have to clean by involving certain process to make a data pure and clean for an ML model. That's great. Okay. Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. Actually, your friend has explained in a proper manner. Okay. Yeah. So this is the thing. So once you know about this library, you doesn't feel any difficulty in processing the data, right? So this is how you need to install the library, not just like pandas, any library. Like you need to go for pip install pandas. Pip means like it's a Python package, and then we gonna install pandas. That's it. It gonna install the library. Okay. Now, in order to import the library, we need to use the statement called as import pandas, whatever the library you need. And as PD is like it's an alias name. Okay, so like we doesn't need to call each and every time pandas. We can call just PD. Okay, it's like a short name. Okay, whenever you are having a long name, like for me it's Karkavil Raja. Okay, the person everyone call me Raja. So like that, we are giving a short name for the library. Okay, then and we are importing one more library is numpy. So in order to perform some mathematical operation, we need this numpy package. So in order to do some pre-processing, we need pandas package. In order to do some mathematical operation, we need numpy package. Okay, now we're gonna see some example. Okay, now I'm gonna ask lot of question because like we are already well versed with Python. Let us see who is gonna answer the questions. Okay, now I'm gonna create a data frame, that is data set. I'm gonna create a data set. Okay, so the data set is gonna contain name, age, and city. Okay, so guys, tell me what is this? The flower brackets. What is this?
Curly braces,
Yeah, what is this?
dictionary, curly
Great,
braces.
great. So we are having dictionary, right? So inside the dictionary, how the data should be?
Key
In the
value.
key value.
Great, guys. So inside the dictionary, everything should be key value. Great. Okay. So here, tell me in this line, what is the key and what is the value?
Name is the key and the list are value. And in the same manner, age is
Okay.
key and the
Okay. Okay, that's great. So city is it is also key, and then this list is a value. Like this is what the entire structure I'm having. Okay, within the dictionary, I'm just creating a key value pair. Within the value, there is list. You can see there are like different set of data types here. We are having dictionary, we are having string, we are having key value, and then we are having list. So multiple data types create a kind of a dictionary which we gonna create like a data frame. Okay, so we are having name, age, and city, and within that we gonna have different sort of value in the form of a list, right? Then I'm just calling pandas library. PD is a pandas library dot data frame. It gonna convert this in a form of a table. I'm gonna pass this data inside it, and it is gonna create the data frame. Now I'm printing the data frame. See guys, we are having the table kind of thing. Name, so we are having name. Age, we are having age, and then city, we are having city. Okay, so as short explanation about it, so data frame is a two-dimensional labeled data structure where it is similar to table. Okay, it has a rows and columns, and here the data is a dictionary contains keys value class as you guys are mentioning. So keys is like a name, and then whereas the values is like a list which converted to a data frame, right guys? So this is the data set that you guys are having. I'm just throwing this data set onto you. I will give a minute. Okay, you guys just understand this data set and tell every one of them, every one of others, what kind of pre-processing this data set required. First of all, whether this data set require pre-processing or not. I will give a minute. Okay, so just understand the data set. I need answer from every one of you. Okay, yeah guys. Yeah guys, have you guys found out?
Yes, sir.
Great. So what's the first thing?
Sir, we have to handle the null value in the H column.
Okay, great. Okay, that's great. Second thing.
We have to convert the categorical feature, which is name and category, into numerical feature by apply encoding.
Great. Okay. Any other thing? Okay. Anyone else? Okay. Wait. Yes. Missing values nan should be replaced with me as it continuous value. Great. Okay. We can replace it with me. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's great. So we need to handle this missing value and then we can go for encoding kind of thing. Guys, any other thing? I'm saying that there is one more pre-processing.
Sir, we have to remove the redundant value. Linda is appearing 2 times.
Great. So here we are having redundant value. We need to remove that, right? Okay. So now we have found out. Okay. Now we're gonna handle one by one, right? So now data cleaning. As we are mentioning, no, we're gonna handle the missing values, duplicate values, and we're gonna ensure that the data is quality. Okay. First thing first. Now handling missing value. So first thing we're gonna use df. Df is the data frame name, that is a table name, and we're gonna say drop na. Okay, what this will do, let's see. Okay, then this will handle the missing value, and then we're gonna see removing the duplicate value. In order to remove the duplicate value, df dot drop duplicates and in place equal to true. If this in place equal to true means it will make the changes to the original data set. Okay, that is original table in the df. Okay, and I'm just printing. See what happens to the data set. Guys, tell me what has happened.
Sir, wherever there is a null value, it will automatically delete.
Okay, the entire record is deleted, right? So let us see. Second record, Peter record. Okay, there is no Peter record. That's right. So this drop na done whenever there is a null value, the entire record is deleted. That's right. Next point, what this drop duplicates done. Guys, tell me like what this drop duplicates.
Wherever the duplicate values, it will drop.
Okay, so we are having Linda is repeated, no? So the fourth, like 3 and 4, we are having only one record, 3. Okay, so it done a pre-processing. Now I will put it in this manner. Guys, see here, we are having only 6 records, and we have done a drop na, and we have removed one record. Now we are having 4 records and then duplicate values also. So as a data scientist, as a data science students, we are learning, we already have a minimum data and we have removed 2 records in it. Okay, tell me like, is it a proper way to do it?
No.
Okay, what we need to do actually?
Fill that missing value.
Okay, that's great. So that we can like retain the record of Peter. Okay, what I'm gonna do means, so drop na is as remove the entire record, right? Now what this, there is something called as fill na. What this fill na is gonna do means, it gonna take the entire column df of age and it gonna find the mean of it, and it gonna replace the mean value to the null value. Okay, that is what this fill na will do. Drop na gonna drop everything, the entire record which has the null value, single null value, but fill na will fill the value and it retain the record. And this similarly the same thing, that this drop duplicate is going to remove the record. See here, we are having 5 records. Okay, and the Peter age is the average age of this entire column, right? So guys, till this stage, is there any doubts? We have pre-processed a data set. Okay, no doubts. That's great. So it's a simple explanation, as we are mentioning, like drop na, which gonna drop the entire row if it has at least one null value, whereas fill na is gonna fill the missing values with mean, median, and mode column. Okay. So next, drop duplicates is gonna remove the duplicate rows. Okay, which has entire similar things. Okay. So now I have a question for you guys. When I am coming to you and I'm going to throw you all guys with 10,000 records of a data set, and I'm asking you guys to go for handle the null values, which kind of pre-processing step will you guys use? I'm gonna throw you a data set which has the 10,000 records. okay, 10,000 rows in it, which kind of pre-processing step you use to handle the null value, whether it is a drop NA or fill NA?
fillna.
Okay, okay. So what's the reason? Yeah, fill NA. It's okay. What is the reason actually?
Sir, as 10,000 records are also a small data
Hmm.
set.
Hmm, hmm.
So if we drop the records, so data set become more smaller than the it have.
Okay. So yeah, that's great. Okay. So if I give the data set only 10 records, what do you guys do? Guys, I'm just asking, if I give the data set with only 10 records, what you guys will do? Whether if you're gonna use drop NA or fill NA.
Fillna.
Yeah, because like there also a record is minimum. But I will put it in this manner. Okay. Whenever there is possibility of using fill NA, try to use that, because I will not say like 1 lakh data is much higher when compared to 10,000, because like for me, each and individual record is gonna be having some kind of very very sensitive information in order to do model and kind of prediction. Whenever there is a possibility to use fillna, try to use that. If there is no possibility, it is quite difficult to do and we are having more records like those scenarios, then you can go for drop in. Okay, guys, can you guys able to understand what's an idea behind it?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Hello.
yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Sir, actually, I wanted to ask, like, is there any criteria, like, any means, if I have a lots of data and there is a missing value, like 3%, 5%, then can drop. Means
Okay.
in which conditions I have to apply drop?
Okay. So the first thing, as I mentioned, that's actually great that you asked the question first of all. Okay. So in which scenario we need to use drop in or fill in? It purely depends on the data set. Okay. So for me, I will say first go with drop NA, drop the records, and go for model building, and you will train the model and see what is an accuracy of the model. Then, if the accuracy is less or not meeting the point which you need, then you just back propagate and go to the data processing stage and try to do fill NA, and then again come back and do the model training and then look into the accuracy. Then you can able to find there is some deviation and choose the best thing. Okay, sometimes drop NA will work. Okay, sometimes fill NA, most of the time fill NA will work, but sometimes drop NA is also going to work. Yeah. Okay. So, guys, any other doubts? Okay, hope you guys are understanding these things. Okay. Next, we will be moving to the next topic today. Okay, data manipulation and visualization. Okay, guys, tell me what is data manipulation?
Sir, data manipulation is a process where we try to add columns, delete columns, clean rows, everything spill in a fill missing values, convert categorical into numericals, and this kinds of all the process comes in manipulations. And Pandas library is one of the best for doing this process.
Great. So manipulation is a kind of a thing, like adding on to you, like it is a kind of a thing where we will create new kind of data from the base data. So that's what manipulation means. Okay, data manipulation means we are having a base data from which we're gonna create some new data based on the base data, some kind of mathematical operation we will be doing. Okay, and data visualization, guys, this is a major thing. As a data scientist or data science students, you need to understand how you need to visualize the data. Now I'm gonna give lots of graph. You guys just see. End of the thing, I will gonna do one thing. Okay. So this visualization is gonna play a important role. Okay. So these two things we're gonna see next. Okay. So data manipulation. So as your friend is mentioning, we're gonna use same pandas library. So it is like filtering, grouping, and aggregation kind of thing. Data manipulation means. So let's see the example. We are having this data set, right? Name, age, and city. Okay. Now I'm gonna filter the data. Here I'm gonna filter age which are greater than 30. I need the records which has the age greater than 30. What I need to do means I need to go for the data frame. Within the data frame, the record, that is a column name I need to give, age should be greater than 30. Outside it I need to provide df. So this is what the filtered data. Guys, if I apply this query, what will be the answer of this table?
It will give the rows which have age greater than 30.
Okay, so from this I think this is only one record will be returned, right? This 3 only return, right? Let's see. Yeah, so filter record is 3. Okay, so this is how you can filter the record. Okay, now let us consider this grouping and aggregation. Okay, now what I need to do means I need to group based on the city, and then I need to find the mean age of each city. What I need to do means I need to take the same data set, that is data frame, group by which column I need to group by, city. How I need to group by? I need to go for an aggregation function where I'm gonna have age, and how I need to aggregate means through the mean value, right? So what will be the result of this? Guess how the result will be? Like what will be the result?
So it will give a mean for each group based on city.
That's great. So first of all, it's gonna group the cities, and then for each cities, it is gonna get the age and it gonna group it like based on the mean. Okay. See here, we are having all the cities and their age. Okay. I think Paris is a city which has twice. I think two. Okay. Let us see whether it is working right or not. We had two Paris here and 23 and 25. What is an addition of 23 and 25? I think it is 48, right? And if I divide it by 2, what will be the answer? It's gonna give the mean, right? 24. So Paris should be 24, right? So right, it is doing the mean. Okay, so this is how we can manually like interpret the things. Okay, so we have seen the manipulation. Okay, so just a simple explanation. So like we're gonna filter the data based on like whichever the person who is having the age greater than 30, and then the group by, it is gonna group the data based on city, and then it calculates a mean age for each city. Okay, so till this stage, any doubts, guys? We have seen about data processing and then data manipulation. Is there any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, that's great. Okay, now we are moving on to a like a topic which you guys need to understand so that you guys can explain the data. Okay, there is something called as storytelling. Whenever you have a data, you need to tell a story to the client. So whenever you are getting a job, in my case also, when I have a data, I know what the data is, but as a client or as a project owners who are giving data to us, they doesn't know about data. So we should project the data in a manner that they can understand, right? So we know if we have a table, consider guys, we are having this table, no, and we are just explaining that. So these are the cities, and based on the group mean, it is getting the answer. But consider the person with zero knowledge of data science comes and sees this, and they doesn't know anything. So we should project the data in a form of a vision so that they can understand, right? So this topic is going to be like very interesting and also like important topic. Okay, so what is meant by visualization? It helps us to graphically represent our data, and it can make us to understand the underlying patterns, trends, and outliers, right? So the most common libraries to do the data visualization is Matplotlib and Seaborn. So in order to install it, I'm just using pip install Matplotlib and then Seaborn. This is how you can install multiple libraries in a single line. Okay. If it is not necessary, means you can do this thing first, pip install Matplotlib, and then the second line you can go for pip install Seaborn. Okay. So these are the two different libraries which is useful for plotting. Okay, so first plot. Okay, so now once we have installed, we need to import, right? So import matplotlib.pyplot. So pyplot is a class which has different plots in the matplot, and I'm just calling it as plt. So it's like a alias name. Then we're gonna import Seaborn, and then I'm gonna specify it by using SNS. Okay, so like these are the two important libraries, guys. Do you guys know any other libraries apart from this, like for visualization? Hello, guys, can you able to hear me? Sorry. Scikit-learn. Okay, so okay, it is for only like doing machine learning problems. Okay, it's dedicated for machine learning problem. Yeah. Do you guys know about Plotly?
Sir, I just heard about it, not ever used.
Okay, okay. Plotly is also a great library, but like as a beginner, you guys need to you can have this library. Okay, Plotly is also one of the library. I'm just using it, so it is like it looks good. Okay, visualization. Okay, so not just limited to this, there are different libraries, and go and try it. Okay, now we're gonna see different kind of visualization. Okay, so first we're gonna see MATLAB basics. Okay, so sorry, Matplotlib basics. So it is a comprehensive library where we will create a static and animated kind of visualization, an interactive visualization. Okay, first we're gonna see line plot. Okay, so in order to do line plot, we need two data points, x and y. So x we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and y we are having 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11. Okay, now I'm gonna create a line plot from PLT, that is from matplotlib.pyplot. This PLT, it's an alias name. Dot plot. Plot is a like a keyword which is used to create a line plot. I'm giving the x value and then y value. I'm setting a marker, okay, where it should be like a dot kind of thing. And here I'm just placing the title as line plot example x label, that is underline. So like in x axis the label should be x axis, and then y axis the label should be y axis, and I'm just define the grid. So like we are having grid lines, right? It is true, and then I'm going to show that. Okay, guys, see here, so this is a plot. You guys see we are having x axis, y axis, and the data is plotted in x and y, and it is like a line plot, and we are having a marker like dot, and we are having a title as line plot. Okay, guys, can you guys able to understand this? Okay, so now
Yes.
okay, great. So now you guys tell me what is the inference from this graph, guys. You guys gonna tell me, because like this is gonna very important. Okay, so what is the inference from this graph?
So as the
The data
value of
is
Yeah, one by one.
x-axis is growing,
Okay,
and in the same manner, the value represented on y-axis also growing.
that's great. Okay, yeah, next one. Like someone is
sir, the graph shows like linearity means it's increases
okay,
as we go further.
great. So
Linear data.
okay, that's a great answer. That's a great answer. Okay, so actually like your friends are explaining the same thing I'm gonna explain. Okay, so line plot, we are having a line plot here, right? So whenever you are having a line plot, you need to look it into the way how two variables are interacting. Okay, when you go for like finding the relationship between the variable, you need to go for line plot. Okay, see here, whenever the value in x-axis increases, the value in the y-axis increases. That is, it is positively correlated, right? Can we say like that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, you need to like understand this, and if possible, just take a note of it. It can be your notes, or then or any kind of digital notes. Make a note. Whenever there is a line plot, you're gonna find the relationship between two variables, right? So it is gonna work. When you are gonna create a model, you guys need to visualize the data. Okay, how the data looks, whether it has some meaning inside it. Consider if there is no relation, like here 1 point, here 1 point, here 1 point, then there is no thing to consider this data. And when you are seeing the data just dropping this side, then it is negatively correlated and you need to remove the data, because if you train the data with this model, then the model is gonna give us a wrong prediction. Okay, so the thing is, whenever you need to find a relationship between two variables, you need to go for the line plot, right? Okay, hope you guys are noting down. Okay, next. So this code creates a simple line plot with a marker, and it shows a relationship between x and y value. It's the same thing that we are explaining. Okay, next we're gonna see the bar plot. Okay, now the data is categories, like we are having A, B, C, D, and E, and we are having value for each category, right? Now, in order to plot a bar plot, we are having a keyword called as bar. Plt.bar, we need to specify what is an x and what is a y. Here our x is categories and our y is value, and we are defining the color like sky blue. We can define any color, red, blue, green, yellow, everything. Okay, just go for the documentation and look into it. Okay, now I'm just specifying sky blue, and I'm giving the title as bar plot example, and my x label is categories, and my y label is values, and I'm gonna show that. Okay, guys, see here, so this is a bar plot, right? It is a sky blue color. We are having categories in the x-axis, values in the y-axis, and it is showing the values. Okay, so, and title is bar plot. Now, what is the inference from this graph?
Sir, it will be showing the frequency of each category like A, B, C, D, E.
Great. Actually, it's a great word to use, frequency. Okay, each individual, what is a contribution? Okay, so this thing will be very helpful when you go for a target value prediction. So like a person consider example, we are having a person has a heart disease or not. So heart disease, if a person has a heart disease, how many count of records we are having? Like 100. If person don't have the heart disease, how many kind of records you are having? 50. Okay, now we are having 100 records for like a person has a heart disease, and then 50 records for person don't have the heart disease. So this is where you can use this broad chart. Okay, whenever you need a frequency of data, then you need to go for bar plot. Okay, is it okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
sir.
great. Okay, so this is a simple explanation. Like bar plot is a visualization of categorical data where the height which is we are having, it represent the value. Okay, this is what they are calling it as height. Okay, next we're gonna see something like histogram. Okay, now, so in order to create a histogram, I'm gonna use np. So it is a numpy library. From that, I'm gonna use the random function, and I'm gonna use rand. What it will do means it will randomly generate 100 value. That's it. Not like a big thing. It gonna randomly generate 100 values. Okay, I'm having the data now. So now in order to plot the histogram, I'm having a keyword called as hist. Okay, plt.hist. Within that, I'm going to give the value, only one value, x, that is data. Now I'm defining the bin. Okay, bins equal to 30, and I'm just defining the color. It is a purple color, and the edge color is black. Title is histogram example, and then in x label I need a value, and then in y label I need a frequency, and finally I'm going to show it. Okay, why I'm just going I read on, like once we see the print and we can understand. Okay, this data I'm saying, no, you guys see here we are having 100 randomly generated values. Instead of manually typing 1 2 3 4 5 6 like till 100, we can go like this: np.random.rand, and then we can give specify the number of values we need. So here it is generating 100 values. Okay, so then we are just defining bins. Can you guys know like what is bins? Okay, I will explain. We are splitting the data in this much bins. Okay, this is a color of graph, whereas this edge color is going to be the edge of the bar. Okay, Let's see the graph. You guys see it's a purple color and the edge is black, right? That is what we are doing. And guys, see here we will be having 30 bins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like that we will be having 30 bins, right? And each bin we will be having the count, how much data is inside the bins. Okay, see here in the first bin there is like 2 data, and then the third bin we are having 1 data. From this it is clear like this bin has the most number of data, right? Like I think it's 20th bin, somewhat near to 20. So that bin has the high number of data, like nearly 11 data. Okay, this shows the distribution of frequency across different bins. Bar chart is completely different. It is gonna give the frequency of each and every value in the x-axis, whereas this histogram is gonna give us a frequency of range of bins. Guys, can you able to understand a difference between bar chart and then histogram?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So okay, if you guys are understand, then I gonna throw 2 different questions on you. Okay, so the first question is, you guys are having a data. Okay, the data has a count of apple and then orange. Okay, so apple is of 5 count and then orange is of 6 count. Okay, what kind of visualization you guys will choose? It will be a bar chart or histogram?
Bar chart.
What's the reason? Okay, great. What is the reason?
Because we have two fruits like apple and mango.
Okay,
I mean, okay. And we have separate frequencies, so we can easily analyze it by the bar graph.
okay, that's great. Okay, bar graph is the answer and your explanation is great. Okay, yeah. Next question. Okay, consider you are having like you are going for a Aadhaar center and we are having a name of the person and together with their age. Okay, I need to find the distribution of the age. What kind of graph I need to use?
Histogram.
Sorry.
Histogram.
Okay, what's the reason?
So as like, can you once repeat the question? I'm
Okay, we are having the age of the like age of the person together with their age, like name.
so the number of person are definite or means you are finding the age,
Yeah, I
how
need to find
many
the
of,
distribution of age. That's it.
yeah, so for this we use the histogram.
Okay, so yeah, that's right. But like I need a explanation why we need a histogram.
So we can divide in two bins. So like 0 to 15 years in how many of in that particular bin, then 15 to 30 and so on. How many people lies in different bins.
Okay, that's actually it's a great explanation. So we can like find whoever like below, like not like if go for 50. We can find who are the person who are below 30, and then from 30 to 50, 50 to 70, 70 to 90. Like that we can create a bin and we can create a distribution of it. Who are falling in which distribution, right? So actually that's a great example. Okay. Um, Histogram project. Okay. Okay. Yeah, guys, so I think we can move for the next visualization. Okay, now we see this visualization with these 3 visualization is under Matplotlib. There are different plots. Just go to the document and visit, right? There is something called as pie chart. Okay, guys, like you guys know about pie chart, right? It will be like a circular manner and we will be dividing the pie. Okay, so when we will be using pie chart? Guys, hello. Guys, can you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So my question is like when you will be using pie chart. You guys know about pie chart, right? Or I need to just show the vision of it. Wait a minute. Guys, do you guys know about pie chart?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When you will be
Sorry,
using pie chart?
if we have to show percentage share or the distribution of.
Okay, that's right. Okay, so whenever you guys need to go for percentile kind of thing, so like what is the distribution of each and every categorical value, then you guys need to go for pie chart, right? So wait a minute. So guys, can you able to see the screen? So this is what sample visualization of pie chart. This is like plt.py. You guys can just plot it. Okay. And what's the other chart that you guys are having? Like any other chart that we are having?
Donut.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, donut is a kind of a pie chart only, and you just need to reduce the size. That's it. Within the pie chart, you can create a donut chart. Okay, this space you are seeing here, no, that can be done within plt.py itself. There is some, I think, guys, do you guys know about the argument that we need to give? Wait a minute. Let me just look into it. Yeah. Um, guys, do you know about the argument that we use for creating a pie chart, donut chart from pie chart? Because like we need to remove the center part. That's it. Yeah. I think it's okay. It's like uh, PCT distance. That is what we need to give so that it will create a space in between, like in the center of the circle. So yeah, guys. Anything else? Any other graph in the Matplotlib that you guys know? Okay, I think we have covered most of it. Okay, so I think we can look into this Seaborn and then this statistics for the next session. Okay, so I think today there are going to be no assignment because like we doesn't completed this visualization itself. So guys, till this stage, is there any doubts for you guys? So I will summarize the things what we have learned this day, like today. We have learned about data processing, and then data where we have cleaned the data, we have removed the null values, we have removed the duplicate values, and we have seen about two different things. One is like what fillna will do, what dropna will do, like those things. And then we have looked into data manipulation, where we have done some kind of manipulation like filtering kind of thing, grouping kind of thing, and then aggregation. Then we go for data visualization. Okay, where we see Matplotlib and Seaborn. We have seen today only Matplotlib, where we gone through line chart, bar chart, and histogram. And one more chart like we have just looked into, like one is pie chart. Okay, like pie and donut. So yeah, this is all about today's session. So from today's session, you guys need to understand like how we can process the data. That's a major thing that you guys take from today's session, and some understanding of how this Matplotlib works. And then you guys just try it out. I will give the assignment once I complete the next session, because we're gonna see how the Seaborn gonna work. Seaborn is somewhat tricky when compared to Matplotlib, and we're gonna see some kind of probability kind of thing, what kind of base probability that we need in order to move to uh, the session forward. Like we're gonna see the next week we're gonna see machine learning, and the next week the fourth week we're gonna see deep learning. So for that we're gonna build our basics stronger by today's like this week. Okay, so like we are having ample time, so I need you guys to like speak up or ask doubts that you guys are having this session or the like a previous session. Yeah, guys, go ahead. Any doubts, guys? Hello, guys. Can you be able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm just thinking like how there can be no doubts. Is it everything is clear for you?
Sir, how to use Colab? You said before.
Sorry.
Like how to use Colab?
Yeah. Like in the first session we have just discussed about it. Have you in the first session?
I think I don't. I'm not present at.
Okay.
I'm
No problem. No problem. No problem. You just share your screen.
what?
You just share your screen. Let us create a collab in your screen. Are you have you joined in the using laptop?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. Guys, anyone want to help your friend? Okay. Then I will go. Wait. Hmm, okay. Okay. So can you able to see the screen? Wait. A minute.
No, sir.
Wait. Hmm, right. You can see the screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You just go to the my drive. Okay. You are having drive. You can open the drive, right? You know how to open the drive.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just go to the my drive. Create any folder. Here I have created select value. Inside which you just right click it. Okay. Once you create a folder, go to the more option and just click on Google Colab. That's it. You just create a Google Colab notebook. Like this, it will be created. Okay.
Okay, sir.
You just try it and let me know if you are facing difficulty. Let's come back to me. Okay. So anytime I will be available. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
yeah, and if possible, just go through the recordings. Okay, you should not say I'm absent in the session like this, because like there will be some kind of insight which will be done to you guys for the each week. Okay, just go through the recordings. So
Okay, sir.
yeah, that's great. Okay, guys, any other doubts? Like it can be anything. Like, so is the concept clear? Like Python, SQL, and then data processing, manipulation. Today we have seen Matplotlib visualization. Everything is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. What about others? I think there is only 2 to 3 people are responding. I don't know whether my voice is audible to them. Okay, if possible, guys, can you put yes if everyone understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 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 okay. I'm getting lots of reply. Once it is chat, everyone is replying. That's great. Okay, no problem for me. Like it can be a chat, or it can be audio, or it can be a video. No problem for me. But like I need you guys to understand. Okay, that's it. Because like once we go for a machine learning, then this basics you guys need to have. Okay, I think that's it. If you guys don't have any doubts, we can wrap up the session. That's it. So thank you for everyone for responding. I need this at least these 3 to 4 people has to respond me so that we can make more engaging. But I need others to respond. Let's see. Like they will be responding. I think once we move for the machine learning and deep learning, right? I think they already know about these topics. This is kind of a brush up kind of thing for them. So hopefully like next session or they have next session, so everyone has to interact. Okay, yeah guys, that's it from my side. Any doubts, guys? Any
No.
doubts? Okay, then thank you guys for all your time, and we can wrap up. Thank you, we can see tomorrow. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bye everyone, take care, bye.